Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I am Nina. I'm the channel for this channel and let's start. I'm getting good vibes today, so that's good. Right? Let's see. 4 feathers. 6 of cups. And the sun, yeah. Okay, yeah, so I don't go by the traditional meanings of the cards, but nonetheless, the sun, you can't deny the sun, right? It's just not happening. Yeah. As always, we need some more cards. Get the story. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, lovely. The raven. Oh, oh, that's so lovely. I love it. Yeah. So, and then I'm gonna pull some more cards from my own deck to see what we have. Oh, again, Snailian! Yeah. So the Snailian card is whenever I also post readings from other readers underneath my videos. Ooh. Oh, oh, so much love. Oh, that's at the bottom is an offer with roots. Yeah. Okay. So there's an offer on the table for you, and it will change up for things for you big time. So, but let's start with first cards. 4 feathers and the 6 of cups. If you see that, this I just go by the colors today, and the blue is always, you know, it seems to me that you came from a past which was not that easy, you know, you didn't have it easy. Maybe you had a rough childhood, maybe you lived in poverty, and you always had to mentally be prepared for the worst case scenario, right? And the next card is basically the transformation of that. So something's occurring in your life that is transforming this rough past into a very nice, abundant situation where, you know, it's actually so much that you cannot, that you almost cannot believe how much abundance you will get from this. And you get to pick. And you take out of it, right? Because hey, when you get to pick, yeah, then you do, right? So when we start, you know, we start with change. So this means for me that you like change in general. You are not someone who strays away from, who shies away from change, right? Change is, you know that, especially when you come from a background which was not very supportive, or just when you were struggling all the time, you know that change often is not about something getting worse, it's about something's getting better. A lot of people are afraid of change because they think that it might get worse over time, but no, actually, for you, you know, when you have hit the lowest point, well, any change will basically make it better, right? You've been through the roughest points in your life already, you know that, and now it's only getting better. And I'm getting that you now have access to multi-dimensional awareness, which and oh, this is also a past card. So and this is the veil, basically. So you have access to multi-dimensional awareness, and you know that there are several timelines out there. and you can basically peek through the window and see the different versions of things, you know, in our reality right now, or at least, you know, there's no Snalian, at least not that we know of, right? And you basically got the invitation to create a Snalian, right? Which basically just stands for something that wasn't in this reality before, but it is now because of your imagination, you know? So because of your imagination, you are creating something that is beyond the veil, you know, that's outside of the window, outside of the box, of the frame, outside of everything we've ever known before, you know. So therefore you are creating something completely new and original. And well, look at that. This means that you are supported by otherworldly powers, and therefore this is your superpower, you know, that you are that you know that there's a veil out there, and that you are, you know, your heart is full, and you can basically connect the dots, you know, you can read between the lines, and this gift has brought you to the point where you now know that you know that you are supported by otherworldly powers, which help you to create whatever you want in this world. And they know how pure your heart is, that you just want to create something that is what a lot of people would benefit from, you know. Therefore you are creating it, and you are supported by off-planet energy, which is not very much off-planet, it's just beyond the veil, you know. It can be the spirit guides, could be literally, you know, of just otherworldly powers. And again, the love card. But today I'm drawn again to the hair, because it always stands out to me. But this hair is from a different dimension, you know. It's not from here. And therefore, you know that you are more like just a human, you know. You are more than that, you know. You are a shooting star, you know. When you also see this is the sky, where you connect the dots, where you connect the stars, then you get a star image, and that's basically what you are doing. You are creating your own image, and it generates something which has never been here before. And you're doing this by telling the story of it. I mean, you could literally, for example, write a book or something, but it's just you're telling the story, and the story, and you know, with the wisdom of the owl and the moon, the stars, and for me this is also a sun, that, and your filled heart, that by telling the story, you are becoming the story, and this will lead to a lot of change, you know, and change, and it will basically fill this whole planet with love, right? Because that's what you do. And I'm also drawn to the throat chakra. Looks like it's glowing, right? That's because you are telling the story. Which has not been told before. And you know, it's currently winter when I'm recording this, and this a winter landscape is for me always a little bit like it's that there's not much movement, right? But you also need some time to explore the landscape, you know. And in winter it's easier because there's not much growing, right? So you can just overlook the landscape and basically relax and just look at the landscape and observe it, and maybe create a map for yourself, right? Because when you are, it's a bit like storytelling in a book, where you still have to figure out the characters and everything, and you just have to get a rough overall map, and then it flows. But the flowing point is also, it happens spontaneously. So you know, you basically sit down on maybe your laptop, and you start writing, and it writes itself automatically, because you have a, you know, let's say you have a little bit of an outline, you know, so it writes itself automatically, because you have created the map in winter, and you've overlooked the landscape, and have basically decided what you are going to do. And you're also supported by someone, well, which is called the sister in this card. And if you look at this, she's done the same in a way, because she has got the feather too. You are basically some, you know, she's your teacher. She's the big sister who teaches you how to create your own landscape. And therefore you know, because you have a special gift, you have the gift to read between the lines, and you have understood her work and her power. And if you look at this, you know, she's holding the bird, she's got the feather too. They both have a heart as a collar, you know, but she's got this tiny bird, and you've got a big owl. So it almost feels to me that, you know, how things go in those stories, when someone, you know, the person who gets taught the story, you know, or the person who gets taught often is the main character in this story, right? And therefore, you know, the person learns something from the teacher and applies it, but goes even further with it, and therefore the story gets even bigger and, you know, more life-changing, because of the new approach. I'm just getting it because well, there's one generation more, therefore there's more wisdom there, right? So that's why the story gets even bigger than from your sister, in a way, because you have the wisdom, you know, the wisdom of experience. And because she was the first who did this, you now could see how it played out, and therefore adjust accordingly, right? Your story and everything, because you have also a different viewpoint, you know, you have got a different set of eyes. And all of this is also supported by the Raven. The Raven, I think, is a third character in the story. He's a powerful being, and I'm not sure how to apply the Raven in the story. I just have the feeling that he's overlooking all of this, and he's here as, for both of you, as a protector. If you look at that, you know, he's protecting both of you, because you are carrying the owl, and she's carrying the bird, and he's basically your protector for both of you. And I'm also drawn to the rainbow, so it's basically the story beyond the rainbow. It's, for me, the rainbow is always a bridge to the other dimension, right? and you are pulling in the other dimension by telling your story. And you do have, how should I say it? You don't know yet where completely it's going, but you know you are so protected, and also you are, you know, it's an ongoing story, so it will unfold as it goes, but you know that it is powerful and that it is a huge gift for you that you are able to tell the story, you know, and that you are being taught by your sister, right? Lovely. So let's see if we can pull some more. How the story unfolds, maybe. Eagle. Yeah, well. That's funny because, well, look at both of them, right? The raven. Okay, you're overlooking. So raven, look at that. So the story unfolds, and this is basically the transformation. So you're becoming the eagle by learning this. You know, it's basically there's just a pigeon outside. He just landed. That's cute because, well, it starts like this. That's when I'm telling you that you are creating something that is otherworldly, and you're supported also by all the birds, right? And then a bird lands on my in front of my window. Well, you know that this is a confirmation, right? And if you look at that, you know, they just carry one feather, and they both carry a bird, but this is just if you look at, you know, she's already she looks very much 3D, right? And she, just because of the colors, seems to be a mirror still, and like this is the mirror reflection of you on the other side, right? And by telling your story, storyteller, you're becoming the eagle. So now the color has changed, and you have got the eagle as your, is it a necklace? Is it that? Yeah. And all the colors of the rainbow from your sister are also on your throat, because you are now telling the story, right? And there are now 3 feathers on your head, and my cat is coughing. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, this just, I think this is a message too. You know, it's just that something wants to come out that needs to come out. It's basically that by telling the story, you are removing negative energies, because when you're coughing, you sometimes get rid of mucus or something, and you're removing the negative energy by telling the story, and you're becoming the story, you know, and that's what it leads to. And it's quite powerful, isn't it? Because yeah, you've learned it from your sister, and yeah, so now you're becoming the story. Night vision. Yeah, there's also a lot of dream work involved. You know, if you look at that, she's wearing a crown, and with 5 of those spikes, you know, and 5 is the number of change. So for me today, this is a dream card. She's dreaming up her reality, and she has support from, you know, when we think about dreaming is again, when you are dreaming, you are basically visiting an alternate reality. You are visiting the other side in your dreams, right? And she's pulling it in into reality. So this is the version that is still on the other side, and she's becoming what she's creating on this side, you know. And yeah, it's very powerful. And I think the Raven, you know, I think he can travel through dimensions, and sometimes ravens are looked at as creepy animals, you know. But it's just because they are so magical that you sometimes are scared of them, because they are so magical. I'm just getting that he's overlooking everything from both, both realities, basically, right? Resilience. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting that the creation is going to blossom like a magnificent flower. And yeah, you know, it's very, how should I say it? It's such a powerful creation that you will attract all sorts of things, and let's see what you will attract. So the first card is a prince. Well, that's nice, because look at the night vision card. She dreamed about her prince, right, at night, and she hoped that he would come in, and there he is, right? Look at him. And he doesn't look like he's in a dream world anymore. He is now completely, well, manifested in the 3D. He's as crisp and clear as every other character in those cards, which was not too dreamy. And he's got 4 of those on his head. Well, that's cute, isn't it? So I'm also getting that your name, you could carry his name on your head with 5 spikes, and he could carry your name on his head. It's just something I'm getting. It doesn't have to be. Okay, and success! Yeah, that's also what's coming towards you. You're getting all of it. Hey, of course, because if you're dreaming up your own story, of course you want it all, right? So you are getting all the success, and it says wake there. Yeah, you also get your spiritual awakening, but you already know that, right? Because hey, I mean, come on. You know that you are supported by otherworldly things. So so you are getting all of it. What else? I want more. The artist. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you were dreaming up something where you want to have success with your creativity. It doesn't have to be just art. It could be anything, you know, music or yeah, anything. You know, you just want to do whatever you want to do, and you don't want to worry about the finances anymore. And you are creating it by creating your story, and it's quite it's fun, isn't it? I mean, come on. Your prince is going to arrive. You're going to blossom like a beautiful flower. All your dreams are becoming reality. I mean, what else do you want, right? Yeah, look, attraction is the next card. I could pull 1,000 cards from this deck. I don't know. Yeah, so you are attracting it because, yeah, again, a hummingbird is a bird again. You know, you are supported by the birds, and birds are messengers. So the fact that the pigeon landed on in front of my window during this reading is a big message, because it's actually the first time that the pigeon landed here without me having food outside. You know, I usually put some food out on the windowsill. But this time, the pigeon just landed there without anything. Just like that. Yeah, so you are supported by so many things by creating your own story. It's lovely. So I'm gonna pull who this reading is for. Virgo. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Virgo, very cool. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And additional info is as always in the litter box below. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye, bye bye.